Hey, hey, welcome or welcome back. It is, as always, good to see you. It is Monday, and Amberlynn has a new video up, so yay. This one is titled Gaining Weight on the Weekend, What I Ate Today, Episode 3. So I am not surprised if she were to gain weight because she is out of town and she is eating a lot of takeout. Now, it's difficult for all of us when we're traveling to stay healthy with our eating and being on point for calories. But with Amberlynn, if she's aiming for 2,300, 2,400, that isn't too difficult to stay within whenever you're traveling. But for her, it may be. Now, since she is eating out while she's traveling and visiting her friends so much, a lot of, some of this weight gain she could be having could be from just retaining water from extra sodium. I don't know. But her video thumbnail shows her full body in like a clothing shop. So I've been thinking lately, and a few videos ago she was like, stop body shaming me because of my arms and stuff. Yet she continues to troll in her thumbnails by either showing her full body or her arms up or her eating food. I mean, yeah, people shouldn't be body shaming her, but she's also kind of going the troll route with putting it out there like that in the thumbnails and kind of almost inviting the nasty comments. I mean, she doesn't have to do a thumbnail with her arms up like this with her trying to put on a cardigan or something. So I don't know. But let's go ahead and hop on in here. Let's see what our girl ate this weekend. Let me make sure I have her spit up.
Hello, good morning. So welcome to day 3.
Oh, she's wearing the cherry cardigan she just bought recently, I think. Yes, because she mentioned, maybe some cherry earrings. This is a little crop top sweater, so I wonder if she's wearing it closed or open.
I don't know why I said 5. Day 5. Welcome to day 3 of weigh-ins, what I ate today, step count, daily vlogging. Welcome. So I'm still at my friend's house. I stayed the night. I did bring my scale. I remembered to do it because I'm taking this shit seriously. We're doing these 10 days. And sadly, I weighed in at 4.
Before she gives us her weight, I'm glad she's taking it seriously. That's good. That's important.
494.4. So I'm going to show right here the last 3 days of my daily weigh-ins. I understand why I gained weight because when I'm in the car for long periods of time, my lymphedema does swell. There's a lot of water retention, but I had a lot of sodium yesterday. So the mixture of those things, I totally get it. Not going to lie. On the weekends, I usually gain weight due to how much I'm in the car because that is like the most that I spend in the car. And I do swell a bit in the car. It is what it is. I'm not going to be ashamed of it. It's my story. It's my journey. So anyways, now that that's done, I'm actually wearing 2 different earrings right now because I'm trying to decide, do I want to wear these hearts?
What? Oh.
Or do I want to wear red hoops? And now that I see both of them on, I think I'm going to go with the hearts. I'm just wearing all black today. I got my new cherry cardigan on. I'm also deciding, do I want to wear my hair down or in a side braid? I'm thinking
probably a side braid.
I want to say side braid because I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of hot. And wearing my hair in a side braid kind of cools me down a little bit more. Also, I literally only got 3 hours of sleep last night because my friends fell asleep. My girlfriend fell asleep. I was not tired at all. It was like 3 a.m. and I was just like staring at the ceiling.
She doesn't seem to sleep much when she's at Eric and Ricky's. I wonder why that is.
So I finished this book. Ma'am, the first half.
I always click on that. I'm probably going to skip the book review for you guys. So she just told us she was moving on to that book with the floors, the building, richer people live up higher, poorer people live down lower, and she's going to go braid her hair. So
I'm going to go braid my hair, and I will catch up with you guys later.
Okay, so the first thing I ate on this day here was a homemade, from my friend, cranberry muffin. I'm not much of
I was going to say, it looks kind of like a cranberry orange muffin. I actually really like Panera Bread's cranberry orange muffins. They're so good. I haven't had one in ages.
of a muffin gal unless it's like chocolate or chocolate chip. So the very, very unhealthy ones. But this was so good. And the fact that it was homemade, love that. And the calories came out to 210.
So a little
Not
update. We took a nap. A 3-hour nap at my friend's house.
So you took a nap for as long as you slept the night before. But I mean, you only sleep 3 hours. Yeah, you're going to be a little tired.
Alarm for 2 hours and I pressed snooze for an hour, so that was the situation, but thankfully they napped as well. So right now we are actually about to go to Goodwill because we have a bag of clothes that I'm trying to get rid of, so we're gonna go do that. We might actually go into Goodwill. I have not been into a Goodwill and I can't even tell you how long, so we're gonna do that. The only thing I've ever truly bought from a Goodwill was books, but that was years ago when I lived in Virginia, and now thinking about it kind of gives me the creeps because
well, I'm sure that it's hard for Amberlynn to find clothes at a thrift store in her size.
It's like, I don't like going to libraries anymore because like everyone's touched the books. I don't like buying used.
She doesn't like going against people to touch the things. Yet she goes into like Target and stuff and touches everything at Target.
Books as much as I used to. It just kind of creeps me out because people read on the toilet. Let's be real. You know how many books you've probably held from the library that someone like literally got their diarrhea on and we just don't even know it?
Oh my God. Thanks for that visual, Amberlynn. I actually haven't been to the library in ages. I don't even have a library card when I moved here. I don't know. Wow.
Alright, so that's that. Oh, Goodwill's over here, baby.
I would love it. Oh, Goodwill's over here, baby. Baby, here's Goodwill. I would pay money to see her girlfriend's face while she's telling this story about poop books from libraries in Goodwill. I would pay to see her girlfriend's face just being like, I would love to see her expression.
Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I was vlogging. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, did you pass it?
She doesn't know the ways of the world. But I don't know what that meant. Oh, there's...
Yeah, she can turn around. It's okay. Nothing to the world.
It's that Indian restaurant. Wait, has it been there this whole time?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I don't know. Has it?
Yonder. Oh, huh, okay. Well, Goodwill. We are here for you. All right, let's do this.
That's a different Goodwill sign than what I've seen in our
so
places
there's a little
up here.
Clothing donation section.
That's handy.
Wow.
What was the wow for? That's creepy. Oh, I love you. I have a few things. Oh my God, you see that couch? Oh my God, the couch. That is an old couch. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Okay. Oh, hey, Amberlynn. Okay.
Okay, so the next thing I am...
So she, before we get into her Starbies order, she doesn't like touching books and stuff, but she'll touch like these stuffed animals and things inside the Goodwill. But apparently they went to Starbucks and, ooh, can we see a date on here? We're going to see if we can see a date.
I'm eating is a venti chai tea from Starbucks, which is 350 calories. And then just in here...
June 11th. So we're up to June 11th. Today is June 27th. So a little bit over 2 weeks.
Is a birthday cake pop, which is 170 calories. So there we go.
Okay, yeah, so the next thing I ate was lunch. The top picture is how it looked before I ate it. Bottom picture is how it looked after I ate it. I had tons left over, but from what I did eat, it was 630 calories. So this was a shrimp and crab Alfredo pasta.
Oh, sounds awful. I'm going to have to take her word on these calories and just use the same ones because I don't really know what this is. I mean, she's telling us it's a crab and shrimp pasta dish, but
wasn't the best thing I've ever had. It honestly wasn't even that good. I'm going to be honest, but you know, that's okay. As an appetizer, it was like these weird mozzarella situation type deals. And up top, you can see that's how it looked. But on the bottom, you can see that I only took a small piece of one, which I totaled it to 300 calories because cheese can be kind of hefty on the calories.
Fair enough. We'll do 300 for that. Can't even, so it looks like maybe through here.
Really over.
Oh, like through here, she ate some. Man, I love some fried cheese. Here I am this week trying to get my diet back on track, and she's showing us fried cheese and marinara sauce. Damn you, woman.
Estimate. So now on to dinner. It was this place where they had Mexican and Japanese food. So as like a little moment.
Mexican and Japanese? It's a weird fusion type place.
I wanted to try my first street taco ever. So I had half of a steak street taco.
You ever had street tacos before? I don't know about that.
Taco, absolutely obsessed. Now I know what I'm going to be eating from now on. And then up top, the photo is, oh, by the way, the street taco remainder, that's like the remainder of what I had left over. But the top photo is what my food looked like when I first got it. Bottom photo is how much that I had left over. So this is like hibachi. It is a steak and vegetable situation type deal with some rice underneath it. I only ate about half, but all of it that I did eat came out to over 1,000 calories. But this,
it's a lot of food. And again, for this, I'm gonna have to take her word and use her numbers on these calories. The only calories that I can really check are the Starbucks. So I may not do a calorie count for this one since I can't really check some of these because I don't really know what's in them or what they are. But, I mean, she didn't eat much of that. So I wonder what she's going to be doing with these leftovers, if she's going to eat them the next day or give them to Eric and Ricky, or maybe her girlfriend may eat them. So we'll see if in the next video, if she's eaten the rest of this.
Meal right here. Delicious, and I didn't feel too bad after eating it because there was so many vegetables. And I'm sure people are like, oh my God, that doesn't look like it would be over 1,000 calories for what you did eat. But the reason why is because from the bottom picture, I want to say about 2 hours later, I did end up eating like a little bit more of that because I was a little bit more hungry, obviously. So I wanted to make that clear. That's why it came out to so many calories. Okay, guys, so we are back.
It is also like fried in oil and things like that on the hibachi. But so they're back home. I don't know if this is Saturday evening. Wait, June 11th. June 11th was a Saturday. So they went down on Friday and came back on the Saturday.
Home. I am suffering with really bad anxiety right now. It's making my chest hurt. Like I'm super nauseous and I don't know. On the way home, like I have car anxiety, definitely has gotten so much better because I thoroughly feel like she's just a great driver and it helps. But I started hyperventilating in the car. I had a massive anxiety attack, but it wasn't because we were in the car. It's just I'm having a lot of anxiety and I don't know, a lot of tears, a lot of fear, just like.
I wonder if she has medication for that could help her with her anxiety. Not that, being medicated is always the answer, but I mean, it could possibly help.
If you suffer with anxiety, then you understand. I'm just sharing this because normally this is something I would hide, just out of fear for judgment. I have shared past situations with my anxiety before. I talked about my panic disorder. I have filmed myself after an anxiety attack because I thought it was going to help myself, thought it was going to help others, and people just tore me apart because of it. There's a famous quote, mental things are scary. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Mental things are scary. Yeah.
I've said in the past that people kind of made a mockery of.
I feel like I need to actually share this.
Oh, you found it.
I need people to know that, like, mental things is scary. Like, not being able to control, like, depression, being bipolar, and it's just, like, all those things, like, not being able to control your mind sometimes or your emotions or anything. It's one of the most scariest things in the world.
When in reality, sorry, I have a bunch of fur on me. For my fur babies. It's okay though. I don't know. It kind of just like some of you made a mockery out of my mental health and it sucks. I don't know. I just feel like in the last year, especially, I stopped being like as open as I can with you guys, and I'm trying, especially.
Oh, I did her dirty on that pause. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think a lot of people think she's making things up because she's made things up in the past. And, you know, she has said things like, you know, I was diagnosed with this at this age, but then came back later and said I was never diagnosed with this, but then now I am diagnosed. So I think a lot of people think she self-diagnoses or think it's just made up issues. I can't say one way or the other. I haven't experienced any of these things that I'm aware of. I mean, I've been depressed before, but that was like situational instead of like a chemical imbalance that could really be helped with medication, I think. So, you know, for her to have anxiety and to kind of have it creep up and be an issue, I don't think it's right for people to make fun of her or like say, oh, you don't have this issue, when they aren't in her skin. They don't know what she's feeling at that moment. But that being said, she has lied about things in the past. I don't know.
Especially in these.
But I think it's something she needs to discuss with her psychologist, because apparently she has a psychologist, but not a therapist. She does therapy with her psychologist.
10 days of videos. I am trying to talk to you guys more. I'm trying to make my content a little bit longer, being more open about things. I have gotten people, you know, I've gotten messages from people reaching out to me saying like, thank you for talking about your mental health. Thank you for talking about your excoriation disorder. Thank you for just opening up about random things because it helps me, etc. And that is literally a goal. Anyways, I'm totally rambling. So I'm just suffering with massive anxiety right now. I wanted to talk to you guys about what else I ate, how many calories I've had today, etc., etc. So we're going to do that. I have everything logged on my fitness pal. So I'm looking down. That is what I'm looking at. So I can just like update you a little bit on that. So most of everything that I showed you today regarding pictures, I'm sure I already talked about this. Because I did voiceover. Well, I haven't done the voiceover yet, but I have the photos. Majority of everything I didn't even finish. So I think I mentioned that. So I just obviously log the calories for what I ate. That goes for anything, obviously. Common sense. So I have ate one more thing since I last saw you guys. On the way home, I did get an Oreo McFlurry, but I only ate half. So it was 335 calories. Today's calories.
Wow, 335 for half a Oreo McFlurry. I wonder what size. Damn, it's a lot of calories for half of one.
These are embarrassing. It's horrible, but this is what we're going.
I wasn't keeping track of her calories, but I'm gonna say it's probably around a 3,000 calorie day.
Going for here, for honesty, accountability, transparency, all of those wonderful words. Okay, so I had 3,061 calories today, and I like this. I like the logging today because based on what I ate today, you know, I look like in the past I would not have logged the calories at all. I would have looked at it at a very different perspective than I am right now, because with all my meals, I did not finish them. So if I wouldn't have counted my calories, I would be sitting here telling myself, wow, Amberlynn, you did really good. You didn't finish any of your meals. Like I could see you losing weight tomorrow or losing weight within the next week. No, because I wouldn't have taken into consideration how many calories I actually ate. It was a lot of calories. Yeah, that's cool. Like I didn't finish my meals. A lot of the meals were huge portions. So that's a big reason why. I know there's like this weird, I'm like totally rambling. I'm sorry. I get kind of talkative after mass.
Well, she's had an episode of anxiety. She's going to be probably a bit chit-chatty. But yeah, it's when you have a big portion of food and whenever you don't know how many calories are in it and you only eat part of it, you're like, oh, I've done so great. But if that's a 1,200 calorie dish and you ate half of it or three-fourths of it, that's still 600, 900 calories. And you don't realize how much you've eaten because you're like, oh, I only ate part of it. So it's good that she's logging her food again and keeping track of it in order to, really have a number associated with what she's eating. So I do see a little bit of personal growth on this aspect.
Breakdowns, like anxiety attacks and stuff. Once I start like calming down after them, it's been about an hour since my anxiety attack, maybe a little longer. So now I'm just like massively talkative, but I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh my God. Oh yeah, it's like a really big misconception that like fat people like can eat so much at once. Like I think 600 Pound Life does that. They exaggerate their content 100%. Like they exaggerate how much people eat. Yes, obviously we eat way too much. What I'm trying to say, speaking from my own experience, I do get full fast. I just like to eat a lot throughout the day and it's just like constant. And like when I binge, that's when it's like really bad. But when I'm like hanging out with friends and stuff and we're like ordering food, like we all order similar things.
Is she going to say we all order similar things, but they don't gain weight? But yeah, whenever you're out with friends eating, you see them ordering a dish that's high in calories or something. You're like, well, they're eating it. I can have that too. So then you want to order it because you're like, oh, I'm out with friends. I'm just having fun this weekend. So you order the food as well.
And we all eat similar amounts. So I find it very just like, I don't know. The whole thing is weird because like today, especially like everything I eat today is like practically the same shit that like everyone I was with ate today. So I pretty much counted calories for them as well. No excuse. But what I'm trying to say is like, I'm proud that I didn't finish all of my meals because my calories would have obviously been doubled. Like, ma'am.
Okay, so I forgot to mention, I did take over 4,000 steps and that was without even trying. I didn't even try. So I thought that was kind of cool. And I burnt almost 5,000 calories. Like, okay, look at me being a boss. I'm just kidding. Anyways, I forgot to add that in. So I figured I would do a voiceover, which I will be doing a lot more frequently. You'll see.
Sorry, I'm just like so rambling. Is this like Maniclin? I don't know. I've been taking my medicine and being truly on track with that. So I don't know. I didn't get much sleep last night. When that happens, I get kind of like slap happy. I get a little loopy. So I'm super excited to like hopefully get some like quality sleep tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna end this. I will see you guys tomorrow for day 4. We're finally back home so I can go more in like my routine. It's every weekend. I don't lose weight during the weekend. It's like during the week, lose some weight, gain it all back on the weekend. I need to figure out how to stop that cycle. So I'm gonna go now. I am gonna cross my fingers for a better night. I want this anxiety to go away because this heaviness in my chest is not fun. So I hope that you guys have been enjoying my video so far with this whole like what I ate today moments. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Well, she would have already finished her 10 days of vlogging and what I ate today by this point because we're 16 days out. So who knows? But yeah, as far as doing really good on the week and then having some cheat meals or not doing so well on the weekend, I think a lot of people can relate to that, myself included. So I think what people like myself and Amberlynn and just anybody that does that sort of thing, it's going to be to have a cheat meal if you want on the weekend, but just make sure you keep it in your calorie range for that day. And if that means you eat a salad and vegetables for one of your meals because you want to have a cheeseburger from a restaurant for one of the meals or something, then that's that basically. Or you save up calories during the week and try to really be in a deficit if you can. But I know it's easier said than done. I know whenever you're trying to lose weight, it gets to be a struggle. You get tired of eating the same things over and over. You get tired of being hungry, which, can be a struggle as well when you're trying to lose weight. And then you end up binging or something. But, I really do want to see Amberlynn succeed, despite any feelings that I may have about her as the kind of person she is, but I would like to see her succeed and get healthier, because she's in a danger zone. I mean, like I've mentioned before in videos, I had a half sister that was as big, if not bigger, probably bigger maybe than Amberlynn, and she was about Amberlynn's height, maybe an inch or two shorter. She was short, and she passed away at like, I think 34, 36. She was in her 30s, and she passed away. Her body just shut down. Now, I don't remember how. I can't speak. I don't remember exactly how old she was. I was, I think, 12 when she passed away. But she may have been in her early 30s even, man. Yeah, I mean, and I don't want to see Amberlynn have that fate. And I think that's why I try to have a lot of empathy towards Amberlynn, because I don't want to see that happen to her, and I can see the struggles she has through a different lens maybe. But I don't know. I'm tired, and I'm probably not going to edit this until tomorrow. I have about 5 videos in the pipeline that I need to record, and I have videos I need to edit, and then I have other stuff I need to do. So I'm going to have a busy week ahead of me besides just working and stuff. But I have a chiropractor appointment tomorrow. I had D&D tonight, and I'm tired. So that's why I'm recording late. Anyway, I'm rambling because I am tired. I didn't sleep well last night. So that all being said, all my rambling, I hope you all have had a wonderful Monday. And until next time, be safe and take care.